Hi guys, Akil from AkilBrown.com. Today I want to go through 51 tips on how to become a better blogger. I actually thought about these 51 tips or rules or whatever you want to call it last night. I couldn't sleep, so I decided, why don't I think about what can make me or what can make you a better blogger. I've read a lot through the last few months and trying to put everything that I've read together. And I know there's a lot more that you can also do to become a better blogger. This doesn't have to just deal with blogging. You could just deal with creating a business online, creating a business in general, or being a better person in general. Or you could also deal with how to investing in property, how to become a better property investor, how to become a better business individual, and how to get your customers or clients to actually feel better about themselves and deliver on what you promise. So without I'm just gonna go into it. I mean, this is not the end all of all tips. If you have any tips, feel free to enter them below, or feel free to comment, or just go back. If you see this video on YouTube, go back to AkilBrown.com and leave me a comment to let me know if you have any more that I can add to it. I'm willing to hear what you have to say. So, and part two, just continue on to part two. Be remarkable, from Purple Cow. Forgot his name, Seth Godin. Says be remarkable, do something different. I mean, if you're gonna try to reinvent the wheel like Dyson, just think about, okay, what can you really do that's remarkable? How can you do it differently? How can you be a better person doing? How can you deliver on, or exceed expectations? These are the things to think about if you want to be remarkable. And also a good book. Get Get Seth Godin's Purple Cow. I have that book. I did a video on that already, but it's a good book to read in case you want to build a business. You want to think, well, what's the best way to reach your customers? What's the best way to beat your competition? And do what you say you will do. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Don't say something and not complete on it or not go through with it. I mean, that's pretty simple. And don't start something you can't finish. I mean, sometimes we may be in the middle of something and we want to write a post, and then we get distracted somewhere else, or excuse me, and we can't finish it. What you need to do is set time aside, schedule it. I didn't put that in, but also schedule it. Once you schedule it, make it happen, you know what I mean? And then once you start something, finish what you start. I've learned this at one of the millionaire seminars. Finish what you start, because how you start something is how you finish it. So if you're going to start it half-effort, you're not going to really finish it. So finish what you start, follow through. I know I probably sound like Tony Robinson, but I'm not. But follow through on what you started, know your outcome, take action, notice if it's working or not. And then if it's not working, adjust. Don't just give up. Also take small steps, which leads to big steps. So if you want to achieve a goal, like I can break it down, think what's the first step I need to take. Or for me to post, to create a post, I need to think of, okay, what can I really talk about? What can I really write about? Write about something you know and something you're passionate about. Don't write about something you have no clue. If you don't have a clue, research it. That could be your first step. And then the end of a journey begins with one step forward in the right direction. So know exactly where you want to go and take that step. It doesn't have to be a big step. It could be a small step. Take that step into getting where you want to be. I mean, some people say they wait for the right moment. Don't wait for the right moment. Just start exactly where you're at. These are not hard tips. Some people think, okay, how do I get started in this and that? Just, focus on exactly where you want to be, what steps you need to take, and just do it. I, for one, used to wait until things are actually lined up properly and then start to do stuff, but then it never goes the way it's planned. So I just thought, okay, what do I know about the subject? Can I actually start right now where I'm at? If I can, perfect, I'll start. If I don't, I'll go research and find out exactly what I need to find out. Learn from your mistakes. This is the key. Some people don't learn from their mistakes. You need to learn from your mistakes. You need to know exactly, okay, you don't learn from your mistakes, you're not learning anything. And you're going to repeat the same process time after time again. It's plain and simple. These are not hard tips, You can apply these to any aspect of your life. Also, you will make mistakes. give or take, if you're going to be successful in anything, if you're just learning anything the first time, you're going to make mistakes. You know, don't beat yourself up. Know that you're going to make mistakes. No one's perfect. And also, you know, take your time to learn exactly what you need to learn properly. Don't rush into something that you don't feel comfortable with. And then learn from those before you. I've said this, you know, I've written this in a lot of my posts, that I try to learn or think exactly where do I need to be, who's where I am, or who's where I want to be, and learn from those people. If I have to, you know, buy a book to learn exactly the steps that they took to be where they're at, I'll do that. I mean, if it's going to cost me £5 to buy a book off Amazon, I'll buy that book, read it, and put it into action. Because I could go to Tesco's or our local grocery store and spend £10-20 on groceries and not have learned anything except, okay, this is just food, which I do need food to eat, but basically learn from those before you. It's a pretty simple forward, you know. Mimic success has clues. Follow people who are successful. You don't get successful by not making mistakes. And if you learn from those people who make mistakes, you won't make the same mistakes.